Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys, for those of you who joined us for Hot Messy Topics, well, hey, thank you. And if you didn't, go be a part of the replay crew because you don't want to miss it. Also, if you didn't catch our Roni after party last night on Up and Adam Channel 2, check that one out as well. Now, we're not back to talk about Hot Messy Topics. We're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because we have husbands being dragged to court. We have former housewives who are challenging current ones, especially after a Watch What Happens Live appearance. Diana Jenkins, Denise Richards, Garcelle. What the hell is going on? Well, we're about to get into it. Now, before we do all the YouTube things, smash that like button, show some love, and let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so I don't know if you caught Garcelle on Watch What Happens Live, but when she was, Andy Cohen asked her about the Diana Jenkins of it all. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Garcelle has been called out by her former co-star Diana Jenkins for claims that she made on Watch What Happens Live. This came from Radar Online. As RadarOnline.com previously reported earlier this year, Diana filed a lawsuit seeking to uncover the identities of those responsible for an online racist attack against Garcelle's 14-year-old son, Jax. At the time, Diana said she was being accused of being behind the attack and hoped that the lawsuit would uncover the person or persons responsible. Now, the businesswoman fired off multiple subpoenas to Meta, the company behind Instagram, to try and find the IP address for anybody who would have been involved. But in May, Diana announced that she was dropping the lawsuit, claiming she did not receive a response when she reached out to Garcelle on how to proceed with the case. Diana said that the court expressed concern she wasn't the right person to keep the case alive. She then contacted Garcelle's lawyer asking if her old co-star would join her as a plaintiff in the lawsuit. And Diana said she offered to cover all of the legal costs associated. Her lawyer actually told the court that Jenkins did not receive a response from, well, Garcelle. They posted this, and especially when the attorneys are coming in and they're making a post, we want to talk about it. So that's exactly what we're about to do. It says this. Let's read it. Social media bots attack against Garcelle's son. Dear Miss Johnson, we understand that you are the legal representative of the actress in the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast member, Garcelles RHOBH. I am outside counsel for Diana Jenkins. I write concerning the hateful and malicious social media bot attack that was directed against Miss RHOBH's son, Jax, last August. We cannot even begin to imagine the hurt, stress, and harm it caused Miss RHOBH's son, Miss RHOBH, and the rest of their family. We know Garcelle and Diana have had their differences, but Diana had absolutely nothing to do with the deplorable conduct. Indeed, as Garcelle is aware, Diana has filed a lawsuit and spent tens of thousands of dollars trying to find out who was responsible. Through this lawsuit, Diana has received the available subscriber information for the Instagram accounts that posted on Jack's Instagram page. This has led to one promising lead as to one of the perpetrators, but we have run into a roadblock confirming the lead and identifying the other perpetrators, as the court has denied our request for additional discovery to identify the wrongdoers. We believe that we would be able to get this additional discovery if Garcelle would join the lawsuit. Accordingly, we asked if Garcelle would be willing to join the lawsuit. If Garcelle did so, Diana would cover all expenses. Alternatively, if Garcelle did not wish to join Diana's lawsuit, Diana is willing to share her investigation findings thus far. We understand from the reunion show and media coverage that Garcelle is conducting her own investigation, and we believe that Diana would find Diana's investigative findings thus far of assistance. They meant to say Garcelle. Please let us know if either option is of interest to Garcelle. We are also happy to further discuss these two options or alternative options that will lead to identifying who directed the hateful attacks against Garcelle's son. I have a feeling right now at this point, Garcelle is like, I don't want anything to do with you. No, don't care. Not trying to reach out. Nothing. But a source close to the situation told RadarOnline.com that Garcelle knows that Diana offered to help her find out who was behind it, and she's chose not to respond. Now, Diana feels like Garcelle's coming out with these lies while Diana is more than 8 months pregnant, and they're saying that Garcelle is being completely dishonest. Because Garcelle did go on Watch What Happens Live, and she did say, I have a feeling I know who is behind the attacks. And she didn't mention Diana's name, but she didn't say Diana Jenkins was behind the attack. She didn't say that verbatim. And she also mentioned that she felt like it was more than one person, multiple people. I mean, 8 months pregnant, and I know Diana Jenkins has had some really hard pregnancies in the past. That was a part of her story on the show, sharing that and those hardships. So I wouldn't wish any of this like extra angst or energy or anxiety on her. But I am curious, really now, who was behind the attacks, the bot attacks? And did this stop them because they got so close? Or will those people just wait for another franchise to come out, more drama to play out, and then attack somebody else's kid? I have questions to which I want answers. Now, moving on from this Real Housewives of Beverly Hills drama over to more, Denise Richards, at least her husband, Aaron Vipers, has caught himself in a little bit of a tizzy. Pay up. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Denise Richards' husband, Aaron, dragged to court over an unpaid six-figure loan. Radar is on top of it. So, Aaron has been accused of refusing to pay up on a six-figure business debt. Now he's being dragged back to court by the lender. So court documents obtained by Radar showed the Creditors Adjustment Bureau, a debt collection company, has asked a Los Angeles Superior Court judge to award it $252,151 from Aaron and his LA-based frequency medicine healing center, Quantum Epigenics Consulting. As Radar first reported last year, Creditors Adjustment sued Aaron, claiming he failed to make payments on a $190,000 loan, and the company said that Denise Richards' husband took out the loan in November of 2019 and agreed to pay $11,000 in interest. Creditors Adjustment said that Aaron defaulted on the loan. As a result, the company demanded the entire unpaid balance. But to this day, her husband Aaron is denying any wrongdoing, and he's actually demanding that this whole lawsuit be thrown out in court. He argued the Creditors Adjustment Bureau had been unreasonably delayed in bringing this action against him, and that such a delay substantially is prejudice. Further, he said he was unable to make the payments due to the pandemic, which slowed his business down substantially. So his response was, those events could be neither anticipated nor controlled, and the effects were beyond the control of the parties and imposed an extreme hardship, expense, or difficulty rendering performance impossible. He asked the court for additional time to repay the debt, and Aaron asked that he not be forced to pay on the debt until business resumes to the pre-pandemic status, which would enable him to satisfy any lawful obligation. So he's saying, let me get my business back off the ground, and then I'll pay you back. And the creditors are saying, that's not how this works. Drama in Beverly Hills. It almost makes me want to go back to the Kyle Richards, Mo and Mo thing, but I'll stew on this one for a second. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are, so go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think, and especially about the bot attack. I mean, I know we talked about it, but it seems like Garcelle really feels like Diana somehow, in some capacity, had something to do with it. And I just have a lot going through my mind. So comment below, let us know, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.